Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 18 of the 5-Minute Stitch. We are on day 3 of week 8, the last day in the week. And this is the snail still. Still haven't gotten very much done on it since the last video, but this is where we're at now. Oops. Come on. You know, something I learned today is that I was doing some research for my term of the weeks. I haven't done a term of the week in a long time. One of the last few videos I talked about my Stitcher's dictionary that I've got on the blog, and how there's all kinds of stuff like gives you the definitions for words like frogging, UFO, confetti stitching, stitching in hand, sable, sins, all that kind of stuff. But so I was doing research for some more term of the week, because I was going to do a lot of the basic ones. I've done a lot of the unique ones that not every stitcher would know, but now I want to get into the beginner ones that maybe someone who's new to cross stitch or doesn't cross stitch wouldn't know, and maybe it might spark some interest in them. So anyway, I was doing research on some term of the weeks, and I learned that I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Aida? I pronounce it Aida because it's got the I in it, but I think it's Aida. I don't know how you pronounce it. But the fabric I'm basically stitching on right now is Aida, or Aida, however it's pronounced. And I learned that all Aida fabric is even weave fabric. That it's all technically even weave, but that not all even weave fabric is Aida. That was something interesting I learned today. Because I was going to do an article on even weave, and then a term of the week article on even weave, and then like fabric, and then a term of the week on Aida, because, you know, and probably how you pronounce it. If somebody would like to say how they pronounce it, because I have a thing, I've had a thing since I was very young that I've always pronounced things wrong. I say them as I read them. I learned a lot of my vocabulary as a child from reading on my own, not from listening how other people said it. So I'm known to chronically pronounce almost everything wrong if I have only ever read it before, and I've never actually heard someone say A-I-D-A before, so I think it's Aida, but it could be Aida. You know, whatever you guys want to tell me how you pronounce it, or how it's supposed to be pronounced, so I can actually put that in the article itself, if you would be so kind. But, yeah, so that was something interesting. It was actually a Wikipedia article, I think, because I do a lot of my basic research there, and then go into deeper research depending on what the topic is, or turn to Facebook groups to help. Hold on, I think this is the part of the chart that it changes, maybe. So let me check the chart here real quick. Yeah, it goes in one here. Just making sure I don't have to frog the mistake out after I find it later. But yeah, because, well, I can't remember now what the technical definition of even weave is, but it's basically that Aida is a specific kind of even weave fabric. So it's like all Aida is even weave, but not all even weave is Aida, basically. One of those kind of, like, not all squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares kind of thing. So I thought that was interesting. I didn't know that. I thought Aida was like its totally own branch of stuff. And I can't remember why they said that Aida is an even weave fabric, technically. I can't remember why they said that it was. But yeah, I'm hoping to do more term of the weeks. I've got at least 20 of them on my list, on my drafts page there. of ones to do, so hopefully we'll be seeing more of those in the future. I would really like to post more of them. And there we are. That is actually this whole side here done. And now I just gotta go up from here and then come around and do this side. The snail is supposed to go right there, and then it comes up and around, and then we can start doing the edging, because there's not going to be very much left other than the backstitch on this once we get the block colors done and then the snail done, and then there's all there's going to be is just backstitch, and that's it, and we're done. We're really close, actually. We're about halfway through, I would say. So, this has been day 3 of week 8, and we are on episode 18. So, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.